All right, so thank you all, everyone who is attending tonight's meeting. I appreciate you immensely. I will not be before you long. I just want to go over everything. I know I've sent out a lot of information over these last few weeks, which is, pretty typical for the start of our season. After this next week or so, I'm anticipating that things are going to slow down quite significantly, but we're doing a lot of new things at the studio and we have a lot of new families. And so I know I've been sending a lot of information. So I just wanted to give you all an opportunity. I'm going to go through everything so that way if you miss something, it'll be new and or a reminder if you've already heard me say these things, and then just give people an opportunity to answer questions if there's any clarification that they still need after I go through everything. So once I go through that, you can feel free to either come off mute and ask your question verbally or type it in the chat. And hopefully everybody leaves on the same page, or at least with some better understanding than when they started, okay? So let's get started. We'll go back to the beginning with the very first newsletter that you all received from me. So as you all know, we are now past due for August tuition. I sent out our updated studio policies, something that I had been doing for the last few months, but then made it official and added it to our handbook. This semester is our very hard set deadline for the 15th of every month. Dancers will be disenrolled from classes if tuition is not paid by the 15th of each month. For the most part, we haven't really had a whole lot of instances with it, issues with it, but we had enough to where I felt like I needed to put a policy in place so that everyone was aware of the expectation. It's not to be mean or anything, but this is a business. And so it is really, really important for everybody to submit their timely payments because we function to a large degree on the tuition payments that parents submit. So if you've already submitted your payment for this month, we appreciate you immensely. And we ask you continue to do so each month by the 15th. Remember I send out, as y'all can see, I send out a lot of notice. So it's not a last minute thing, or it's not like, well, I didn't know this was a thing. I try to give you all as far in advance notice as possible, because I do want you to have the time that you need to prepare budgets and things like that. I realize that dance is not the only thing our kids are involved in. And so just trying to be respectful of your time and all of that. But just make sure it's in by the 15th of every month. And I appreciate you immensely in advance for that. Costume fees, we don't have to worry about. We have a little bit more time. Those are not due until October 9th. So I'll talk a bit more about that probably for our next parent meeting, but just know it's coming down pipe. We are doing, so we have two fundraisers, one that is like ongoing throughout the season and one that is coming up in the next few weeks. So the first one is Amazon Smile. So for those of you who are not familiar with Amazon Smile, you have the opportunity to name a charity of your choice when you are shopping for Amazon, and then a portion of the proceeds or whatever amount of money that you spend, Amazon will then give a small donation to the charity of your choice. I think it's like 5% or something like that. And so if you want to name Main Attraction as your charity, we'll be, again, immensely appreciative for that. Now, we do not see anything like your shopping history or anything like that. All you have to do is just turn on Amazon Smile. Hey, Phil, how are you? Like, long time no see. Excuse me. We're not talking to me right now. So for Amazon Smile, literally all you have to do is just turn on Amazon Smile in your settings and then name Main Attraction as your charity of choice. And so at that point, every time you make an Amazon purchase, then we will get a portion of those proceeds. And like I said, we don't see your shopping history or anything like that. We don't see how much you spend, so we're not gonna judge, because I sure don't want nobody judging me and my Amazon habits. So all of that is private. We just get a portion of the proceeds. So I'm going to drop that. I'm going to drop the website in the chat. So if you go to smile.amazon.com, you can do it that way, or you can go into your Amazon profile, go into settings, scroll down where it says Amazon Smile, and make sure it's turned on. Now, even if you've done this before, what I found out, Amazon is tricky. They turn it off for you after every like 3 to 6 months or something like that. So you want to check it every so often to make sure that it's still on, and to make sure that Main Attraction is still your charity of choice. So if you haven't checked it in a while and you've already done this for us, we appreciate you to just check it again to make sure that it's still on. And for those of you who haven't, then you go to smile.amazon.com to name us as your charity of choice, so we get a donation every time you shop with Amazon. Boom. Then our next fundraiser, this has become a staple for Main Attraction. It usually goes really, really well. So we've continued to do it because it's really easy, and it goes really well for us. And it's popcorn, and it's all different flavors, and they are delicious. So, you know, it's a win-win for everybody. We get money for the studio, you get to eat some yummy popcorn. It's a great time. So we are going to start that not this Sunday, I'm sorry, in 2 weeks from today. So it'll start Sunday, August 28th. So for those of you who know you have like older people or people who are not tech savvy, this might be a bit of a challenge for them, because the fundraiser is primarily online. So I will share a link with you all as we get closer to the day of the start of the fundraiser, so you can share that link with people who you know would want to help you all out by purchasing on your behalf. And then for every person that purchases on your behalf and puts the dancer's name in the notes when they're submitting their order, then your dancer gets a portion of those proceeds, which will be taken off of tuition for October and November, depending on how much you sell. So like anything else, we don't get everything. We only get, I think, 40 or 50% of the proceeds that we sell, which means there's, I think for every $10 you sell for the studio, no, I'm sorry, for every $50 you sell for the studio, you get $10 off your tuition, which it sounds like, oh, wow, that's a lot that we have to sell. But like I said, the popcorn is really good, and people usually go through it really fast and buy like multiple things. And so you have a real opportunity to put a significant dent or get a significant credit for tuition for your dancers. So pass it out to grandma, grandpa, co-workers. If you go to church, then your fellow congregants, all that, and it will be, I'm sure it'll go well, especially for the younger kids. Like the stars clean up for this popcorn fundraiser. So there's that. So we have any questions about fundraisers? Not a whole lot of information, but just the Amazon Smile donations and our popcorn fundraiser, which starts on Sunday the 28th. Any questions? All right, fantastic. We're going to be moving right along. So what's up next? After our fundraiser start, our popcorn fundraiser starts on Sunday the 28th, we have some great things happening at the studio during our Labor Day weekend. Normally, we don't do anything over Labor Day weekend. We are trying something new this year to see how it goes. So on Sunday the 4th, your dancer will have a photo shoot with their age group, and it'll be during very close to their normal class time. That way it won't throw parents off too bad. So Shining Stars, which is our 3 to 5 year olds, your time will be 2 to 3. So during that time, each age group is going to have an hour. And so during that time frame, you will the group will take the ballet picture. So all of the dancers who are enrolled in the ballet class will be wearing black leotard, hair in a bun, showcase face, and you take your picture. They take their group picture in their leotard, flesh tights, and ballet slippers. And then all of the dancers in that age group, regardless of the class that they take, will then take a second group shot in their gray studio logo shirt with black bottoms. So we'll have 2 looks, as it were, because we're fancy. So we don't have outfits, we have looks. So we have a ballet look, and then we'll have a studio recreation showcase look. And we will do that for each age group. And then during that hour, any families who want to get individual shots of their dancer, you are able to do that, but there will be an additional fee. So there's a $45 fee, and you get 1 look for that time. And you can choose whether you want the ballet look or the studio look. If you want to pay for both, then you would have to pay for both to get both looks. But based on the time frame that we have, then it's kind of tight. The photographer said that she would only be able to get through 1 look for each age group, depending on the amount of kids that get it. Now, if you really want both, we're not going to tell you that you can't have both, but just being mindful of the time frame, because we want to make sure that it stays within as close as possible to the time frame that your dancer is normally at the studio on Sunday. So Shining Stars ages 3 to 5 will be from 2 to 3. And then our superstars from 3 to 4, so that's the 6 to 8 year olds. And then our junior superstars, junior showstoppers and senior showstoppers will be together from 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, boom. So they move a little bit faster, so we can cram a few more of them in. So same thing for all age groups. They get 1 look, 1 ballet look, and then the t-shirt look. Individuals, for those of you who want to submit that order form for your dancer to take individual shots, I sent those links today. Everybody has to get a t-shirt. Everybody has to get a gray t-shirt. Now, if you've done the spring showcase that we just had in May, we had gray shirts. So those are going to be that same look that we got for the showcase. So if you are a returner, you don't need to submit an order for a new shirt unless you need a replacement. If you can't find it or you got Kool-Aid all over it or something like that, then you'll have to submit the order form for a new t-shirt. Also, new thing for parents who want to participate in the parade, which will be happening the next day, definitely need you to get a shirt. We want everybody to look uniform, and it's a fun time for the parade. Any questions about the photo shoot?
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
Some of the more seasoned dancers have a rack of costumes that we really don't have any photos in them of. Is it okay? Do we have to wear a black leotard for our personal photos?
Nope.
Can we? Okay. Thank you.
No. Nope. If they can still fit, because they grow like weeds, so if you can still get them in there, then flick it up.
My girl just gets long.
real long, but that's great. It's gonna be great.
Wait till you see her tomorrow.
Did she get even taller?
Yeah, she's like here.
Wow, that's crazy. We're not gonna talk about it. Okay. So there's that. So we have the t-shirt order form that was sent via email, and then the photo shoot order form that was sent in today's email as well. We are moving right through. Now, getting to the parade, because we are so excited. Now, our senior showstopper, so like our middle school and high school, or advanced dancers, will be performing in the parade. So they have cadences and walks and all that jazz. Any other dancers who want to participate are more than welcome to do so with their gray shirt and black bottoms, but they will not be performing. They will be helping the parents with passing out main attraction flyers and candy. Now, under no circumstances, and this is new, under no circumstances can we throw the candy, because I think somebody messed that up and got beamed in the face or something like that. And so now we actually have to go up to the parade attendees and actually pass it out. So just be mindful of that. We cannot throw any candy at the parade. It has to be like passed out. It can't be thrown. So the parade starts at 10:30, but our setup is as early as 8:30. So I need everybody, all the senior showstoppers and any other dancers and parents who want to participate. I need all of you at the meeting site no later than 8:30 a.m., which is 147th and Kinsman, so basically right on the border of Shaker and Cleveland, right when it turns into Cleveland. And we're going to, excuse me, march down Kinsman. I think it ends at Luke Easter Park. So not super far, but you won't think about it because you're in the parade and it'll be fun. It'll be a great time. So yeah. We'll start at 147th and Kinsman and we'll walk to Luke Easter Park. So we already have, registration and all of that. I'm going to get candy and some new flyers. So we'll have that ready to go. Any questions about the parade? Fantastic. I like to think that that means that you all read the email, and I just appreciate you so much for that. Scrolling. Oh yes, this is a very, very short meeting. And so for the foreseeable future, probably at least until our holiday showcase, we will keep to this second Sunday of every month for meetings. So our next one will be Sunday, September 11th, and then every second Sunday thereafter. Yep. So every second Sunday, we will have our parent meetings at 7, and the goal is for us to get all the information, questions, and things like that, anything that you all need within 30, no later than 45 minutes, because I don't want to hold you, and I'm hungry. So yeah. So that is pretty much all the information that I had for you all. Just reminder for the showcase, I'm sorry, for the photo shoot and for the parade, showcase face, showcase hair. So if you are not sure what that is, I can send you the message. It is also under the showcase tab on the website. I have like frequently asked questions and things like that, which gives details about what showcase hair and showcase face is. And get them some setting spray because it's gonna be a little hot. So you don't want the makeup to run. Then they look crazy. So yeah, that's pretty much it, good people. Do we have any questions before we close out for the night? Short and sweet, we love it. All right, if there are no other questions, then I will let you all go. Have a great evening, and feel free to follow up if something hits you later, like, oh, I forgot to ask this, send a text or an email. And yeah, have a great day or evening. Bye.